Hello viewers, welcome to today's exciting episode of the Relationship Show. Today I'm with a very special guest. I'm with Mr. Austin in the studio today to dish it out for us hot. Don't forget, this is Relationship Show where we discuss about all kinds of relationship. Now I'm with Mr. Austin to discuss the relationship issue of men who already marry under the act, yet go about and remarry, why they have not divorced the first wife.
First of all, thank you for having me. Good day, beautiful viewers. The issue of contracting a statutory law marriage and going into a second marriage when the first has not been dissolved is an offense.
Okay.
Which is popularly referred to as bigamy. It's a criminal offense.
Referred to as what?
Bigamy.
Bigamy.
Yes, it's a criminal offense to that extent.
So bigamy is a criminal offense.
Yes. It is to the effect that a person who is married under the act now goes ahead to contract another statutory law marriage or a customary law marriage when the first marriage has not been dissolved. That is within the subsistence of the first marriage,
Okay.
which is contracted under the act. A person is not permitted to contract any other form of marriage.
Okay.
When you go ahead to go into another marriage without dissolving the first one, such a person has committed the offense of bigamy, and it can go for as much as 5 years in imprisonment.
Imprisonment. Really?
Yes.
Just because of marriage?
Yes.
Okay, so this thing you are saying now, this bigamy of a thing, does it involve, because I understand in some community a man can just take 3 wives, 2 wives, 4 wives at a time on one day and just get married to them one day, not one after the other. I've watched it online whereby some men did a marriage for 3 women one day, 2 women one day. Does this bigamy of a thing involve such marriage?
We should take note that bigamy does not apply to a person who is married under customary law.
Okay, bigamy does not apply to persons
who is married under customary law. Where the second marriage or the other number of marriages he contracts are all customary.
Are all customary.
Yeah, they are
Okay.
the one we normally refer to as traditional marriage.
Traditional marriage.
So a customary law marriage will permit polygamy.
So you mean customary law marriage give men power?
Yes,
to
marry as many women they can take care of.
Really?
Yes.
Wow. This customary self.
But once you are married under the act, that is under the Matrimonial Causes Act.
Under what?
The Matrimonial Causes Act.
Under the Matrimonial Causes Act. Okay.
1970.
1970.
The position is that you have been tied to a monogamous marriage.
So when you marry under the act, under the Matrimonial Causes Act,
yes,
you are tied to a monogamous
system of marriage. Yes.
Okay.
So it is now a marriage between a man and a woman to the exclusion of all others.
To the exclusion of all others.
So such a man or such a woman is not permitted by law to contract any other marriage within the subsistence of this particular marriage now.
Really?
The only condition you can contract any other form of marriage, whether customary or statutory, is that this first marriage under the act has been dissolved.
So what will not make the marriage to be dissolved? I don't understand.
Well, there are...
Can this marriage of 18 you are talking about just be dissolved like that? Like when you put something, you dissolve something in water?
No.
I don't understand.
When we talk about the solution, the popular word is divorce.
Divorce, okay.
There are so many circumstances that may lead to the dissolution of a marriage.
Okay.
But it normally takes court process.
It takes court process?
Yes, because it's something that is contracted under the law.
Okay.
So for you to be able to bring it to an end, which is now the solution, you must as well go back to the law, which is now the court.
Okay.
For the court to be able to give you the window of opportunity to say, okay, we have seen your reasons why this marriage should be dissolved.
Okay.
Before they can now, there are stages.
There are stages.
Before
so what
if
one party die? They will not use another woman to replace it in the family, or another man to replace it.
No. Death.
What will not happen if one party die?
Death actually is the end of a marriage.
Okay.
Every marriage vow that is taken,
okay,
comes to an end upon the death of either of the spouses.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
So the one that is surviving is no longer bound by that other marriage.
Okay.
So once either of the party dies, that is the end of that particular marriage.
Okay.
There is nothing like replacement. You can't use a man.
So what if the woman just wake up one day and disappear, and after like 2, 3, 4 years, I did not see my wife? I have reported at the police station. Will I just remain single forever as a man, or the man just wake up one day and disappear? For after 2, 3, 4 years, I did not see my husband. Or what do you think about this situation? If one party
such event may occur,
deserted.
Good, you have used the proper word. Where there is desertion, the law makes provision for the steps you can take. What number of years is permitted?
Okay.
You understand? For the other party to a kind of wait.
Okay.
And once that number of years elapse, you can approach the court to say
Really?
that this other party has deserted the marriage.
Wow.
Parties can live together. Or that is, husband and wife can live together, but there is desertion. The one we refer to as constructive desertion.
How?
They are living together, they are not having anything in common.
Like, how can two persons be living together and there is desertion?
We have seen situations where both of them are no longer talking, physically. You see, somebody wants to communicate with the other one, he will write a paper and keep it on the table for you to see.
Really?
One is watching television. This one comes and change the channel, and the other one gets up. They are doing their things differently, independently.
Okay.
More so, what is supposed to be the tie in marriage, consummation of the marriage is no longer taking place.
Okay.
So,
like the original word you mentioned, bigamy, and you say is a criminal offense.
Yes.
I've not really heard of it that any man or woman has been sent to jail as a result of bigamy.
The truth is that
would it be that the law in Nigeria, the bigamy law, has expired, or is not? I don't understand that part because I've not really heard about it.
I don't think there will be any woman that will want to be callous to the level of wanting the husband to go to jail for 5 years or something thereabout.
Okay.
Just because the man has gone to marry another woman. If you have not gotten children for the man, first of all, you must consider that is your husband, is still your husband.
Okay.
Okay. Then if you have children, will you want the father of your children to go to jail?
No.
Then this man, he has family, he has brothers, sisters, and so on and so forth. There is no one that want to be mentioned with that kind of occasion. Many women are passing through what we are talking about today, but nobody wants to come out. The oldest case we know about bigamy, just one single case that is referred to as the case of Harry against Prince Will.
Wow.
After that, nobody has ever talked about issue of bigamy.
Okay.
You understand?
Interesting.
So, it's just there in our statute book.
Wow.
But I don't think the court has had the opportunity of pronouncing anything in relation to that.
Interesting. It's nice having you in the studio today, Mr. Austin. You are welcome. Thank you very much. This will bring us to the end of the relationship show today. See you next time. Please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. When you do us a favor, click the notification bell. You can be the first person to be notified whenever we update new video. See you next time. Bye.